Hey y'all, welcome to Down the Rabbit Hole. It's your host, Rylee Rabbit, as usual. And I got my boy Mazee over here. How you doing, Mazee?
I'm good. How you doing?
Good. So tell people who you are and how people would know you, because not everybody knows who you are that follows us. So
got it. Mazee the Goat. I guess you could, like, if you like watch prizes or any one of them companies, you probably see me on one of them companies. So I'm the.
So you a porn star?
I'm the new porn star. Yeah.
The new one.
Yeah, I guess I'm still new.
So you out here just slinging dick. How long have you been in the slinging dick industry?
Like 2 years.
2 years? Okay.
Yeah, like 2 years doing porn.
What was you doing before porn?
I was stripping, so I guess I was slinging dick, but it wasn't on camera.
I just wanted to get you to say that.
It wasn't on camera, pretty much. Yeah.
Okay, so you were stripping for a while.
Yeah.
So when you were stripping, how did you get into that? Was that your first like entry into the adult industry?
Yeah, pretty much. My boy Heat put me onto that. Shout out to him, Heat 718. He kind of put me onto that. I was a dancer at first, and then he was like, "Yo, bro, you're working."
So you doing like choreography dancing?
Choreography, break dancing, flipping, all that stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, he was like, you could like switch over, make some real money doing this, and I'm just like, nah. But I ended up doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was you doing the other dancing stuff? Was it just like a hobby and just so you did it, or were you getting paid like you was doing it professionally?
I had a few gigs here and there, but my main thing was like breakdancing on Times Square and all that shit.
Oh, so you like one of the little, I won't say little street performers because they definitely get a bag.
Nah,
but
yeah, facts.
You guys do pretty well out there.
Yeah, I got my first car street performing. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, that's
how much on the average was you making as street performing?
It depends. Like it's a seasonal game.
Okay. Well, because you're from New York.
Yeah, for sure.
So you definitely had to be outside when it was warm.
Yeah. Summertime was always prime time, but then October to until that ball drop, that shit is like that's championships. You know what I'm saying? Like it's lit. It's lit. Like I would pull in maybe from in June to September, summertime, I'll probably make 200-300 a day. But
that's good money though. How old were you when you were doing that?
I started at 11.
You was getting $200 a day, 11 years old?
No, okay. Not at 11. I was dealing with a crew, older guys.
Even at 11, though, they was tipping you out.
I mean, shit, they
was just kind of come here, little homie.
Yeah, I was dancing with them, but they wasn't giving me what they was making.
Yeah.
But I was going home with something. I was able to buy some Jordans here and there.
That's
so
dope,
it was cool. Yeah, it was cool.
Yeah, that's dope. So when did you start getting into that money?
When I started stripping.
That's when it switched up?
Pretty much.
You went from $200 nights to what kind of nights?
Nah, street performing was good. It had its nights. During the summertime, it was $200. And then during that championship time, Christmas and Thanksgiving, you could make $1,000 a day out there.
Okay.
Yeah. But shit changed when I started stripping though. It was just it was a different it was a different kind of bag in a sense. Like
what?
Getting deposits to show up, and
so it's just more professional.
Yeah, getting tips and having an actual fan base and people showing you love for no reason.
Yeah, I
was used to working for my shit right then and there in front of an audience.
Yeah,
do a flip, a headspin, it's
tip based.
Yeah, but then stripping, it was just yo, we showed you last week and it was cool. Here goes this, and it's oh shit. All right, thank you. You know what I mean?
That's dope.
Yeah. So it was a switch up,
Yeah, because I would say that's probably a more professional environment than most strippers even probably have to deal with.
Yeah.
I feel like when you send female strippers in, it's always it's a very hustle thing. It's you get there, you show up, you go, there's your job, get and you're back. So the fact that they male strippers have it really planned out more.
Oh yeah, it's definitely a structure to it. We don't have a actual club you go to. Certain venues is rented out. It's underground events for the most part. Back in New York, for the most part, it's underground events. So you got to know a promoter.
Yeah.
It's
more about getting a night together for it.
Yeah, getting a night together for it. And then it's that underground crowd that show up. Certain females know all the promoters, know all the strippers, and they know where every event is happening. It's
these nights be kind of little celebrity nights, but it's real big. I mean, going from dancing on the street to now celebrity life, right?
Pretty much. It's yo, we came out to see you. It's okay. That's what's up. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's love.
How old were you when that started happening?
Shit.
Is this fairly new?
Nah, this was I was stripping 5 years before I started porn, so this had to be 2014 when I first started, 2013, 14. when I first started, and then I was rocking out for a while, and then like I kind of got into porn around 2019.
What made you finally switch over from like, okay, I'm dancing? Because obviously the money seemed like good. It seemed like you were having a good run. So what was like just next bag level, or you just, was there something this and there that you wanted, that you were seeking?
Just like every other like business, you know, it's ups and downs. You know what I'm saying? So it was like ups and downs, and it was cool. But then like the down that came around was like a little crazy. When I first started it though, I was on Connect Pal. And I was like doing that thing, and then that kind of shut down. And OnlyFans came out. So
if people don't know what Connect Pal is, tell them what that is.
Like. Yeah, so basically Connect Pal is like the first OnlyFans. So that was around like 2012, 2011. So I was doing that. Like when I would go to the clubs and strip, I wouldn't really show everything. But on Connect Pal, I do strip shows and I get butt ass naked. You know?
Okay, so you're doing like cam girl stuff.
Pretty much, pretty much in a sense. So that's kind of how that worked out or whatever. And then like making the transition, I guess you kind of asked about making the transition. It was
Did it seem like something that was easy, natural, or was it like, I know that I'm definitely switching from stripping to porn?
Nah, it wasn't that. It didn't come that natural, you know.
No?
Like, nah, it was definitely like are you sure you want to do this, because you about to give up all the little like dancing, because I was doing bar mitzvahs too at this point. I was stripping and doing bar mitzvahs, break dancing.
Oh, I was like, hold up. What kind of bar mitzvahs?
I was breakdancing that bar mitzvahs.
I was like, you damn Disney motherfuckers. That's what that was right there.
On them nights when I wasn't doing that, I was stripping and like, you know, back and forth or whatever. So I'm like, if I'm gonna do porn, I'm giving up dancing completely. Like, you know.
Because now you're losing the mainstream income as well.
Yeah. So it's like, if I'm gonna do this, I gotta be sure I'm ready to lose that. You know, because ain't nobody gonna want me running a kid after, like, you know. And them little kids like 13 years old, they all on porn.
Yeah, they know what's going on.
They all
them little fuckers be DMing me every once in a while. You're like, get out of here, like, go to school.
Yeah, you know.
Fuck, you just block them.
It's crazy. But yeah, that's kind of how that happened. You know, it was like, all right, I'm just got to make this switch. The money from stripping and like that was cool. It wasn't really like rocking though. I needed like more, so I just like did it. It was like, fuck it. And I was already on like OnlyFans with like a girl that I was dealing with personally back in the day or whatever. Like, and then certain girls personally, they wanted to cover their face. You know, I'm just like, I need girls that's into this shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, so I just dove in.
I said, fuck it.
Fuck it.
How's it been going?
It was lit. Like it was a rough start. I ain't gonna lie. It was crazy rough. But gotta stick it out.
What was the hardest part for you? Just finding talent to shoot with, or like finding people to pay for it? What was the
adapting from coming from stripping, where it's like I get a deposit to come out. They fly me out. They get my hotel room. I show up, like it's a poster of me in the club. Like, you know what I mean? Like girls
as
like,
opposed to what now?
Opposed to just like, hey, you know, the regular male talent shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like
it's almost it's gotten very amateur. Like, well, the amateur in the sense that it's amateur porn, obviously, because you're just doing it on your phone and it's not a whole full production. But it's basically like, hey, what's up? What you doing this weekend? Let's get a room. Let's shoot now. Is that kind of the same? That's what I've seen with friends of mine. Is it a similar experience? Pretty
much. I mean, that's like your own personal shit. Yeah.
Were you expecting it to be more of like, because you said you did browsers before, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Were you just expecting more of that kind of
I was expecting to be like, you know, I was expecting it to be more like stripping, more like of a like
more just professional.
Like, yo, you a star, like like, there's a room for you, here's your wardrobe. Like, if I'm saying like, nah.
You can't go back to stripping?
Oh yeah.
I feel like you could get a bigger bag now. Like, oh, I do porn, there's porn stars coming.
Like I haven't stepped away completely. Shout out Hunkamania and all of them. Like they kinda out in AC, like that's like my home club out there.
Okay.
Like, dealing with them.
Wait, what's Hunkamania? That's where you dance?
Yeah, that's like the club that I kind of like, that I was dealing with for a long time after the Underground. Underground was good, but like Hunkamania kind of like took me from like, you know, that ratchet to that mainstream. Like,
okay.
That house club, that, well, shit, what's that? That Players Club to like that Magic Mike.
Yeah.
You know
I mean, and you'll probably
like,
get to that point too soon, even with porn. It's
pretty
just,
much.
you just have to rebuild your name back up.
Yeah, and it's a longer fight, but like it is what it is. It's worth it because within the 2 years, I kind of made a good lane for myself, you know?
Yeah.
So it's working.
Have you been doing better? Like, is the money better? Was it worth it? Getting there, saying?
Getting into porn?
Yeah.
It was worth it.
Yeah.
It's worth it for sure, for sure. It's worth it. Like when I was stripping, I was getting money.
Yeah.
I'm doing porn now. I got my own company. So
Yeah, it's like a little more like legal. Put it all on paper.
Yeah,
that's dope.
Yeah.
If you could give game to anybody who you think is like coming in, because I get a lot of people like, oh, I want to get in porn. Like, what kind of game would you give them, or suggestions or things to look out for? Like, just something that you would run to somebody coming into the industry new behind you.
Definitely, like, stay woke.
For what though? Like, what is?
I mean, everyone in porn is looking for somebody to come up on.
Right. It's a lot of scammers.
I mean, I wouldn't even say it's scamming. I feel like it's so acceptable nowadays. That's just the way it is.
Yeah.
Like, it's cool. Like, yo, I'm about to go over there because she got this many followers, and I'm gonna go do this with her. And it's just like,
it's like a lot of clout seeking.
Yeah, pretty much in a sense. So it's like, keep an eye out for that type of thing. But other than that, like,
so you're saying you're basically, if I'm hearing you right, is that watch out for people who are only there to like either fuck with you because of your following, or
that has an ulterior motive. It don't have to be following. It could be anything.
Yeah.
But like, that's anything in life. Really, people have ulterior motives.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, nothing is really not nothing, but like a lot is not genuine. Right.
Well, how would, like, if you were like, if I'm gonna start doing porn tomorrow, like, what would I tell somebody to do? Like, where would they go or do or be? Like, what would you give them? Like, game, like, seek out somebody, start an OnlyFans, like, whatever. You know what I
would
mean?
tell them like do it, and well, depending on like the gender, I guess. If it's a woman, I'd tell her do it completely independent, because like the game revolves around her.
Yeah. So
it's like you don't really need much. If you just put that extra to your brand, you'll be great. Like whatever you feel like they could do for you, you could probably do for yourself. You know what I mean? Like overnight. If it's a dude, I would tell him stay strong because it's gonna get created later. Pretty much.
Hold on, man. It's coming.
Pretty much. It's coming. It's gonna get created later.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
So what is one of the wildest scenes that you've done? Like, were you just like, whoa, have you ever walked out of a scene like, I can't believe I just did that shit?
Yeah, I had my dick in the same hole with a dude. I didn't even really know who he was.
What is there a term for that?
It's called a double vag penetration.
So it was just sausage hole.
It was just sausage hole. Like a song. Facts. Nah, yeah, that's pretty much how it was.
Was you just like, what the fuck?
I mean, like, you learn
how do you do that? Like, how was the girl and like what was her position?
She was totally for it.
But I mean, like, was she like,
oh yeah,
was she like just laying on her back? Was she bent over?
So she's on a dick. She was on a dick. A dick was in her ass, and then like.
So she had 3 dicks?
Pretty much, yeah. Like
so she had a dick in her ass.
Yeah, dick was in her ass.
2 in the pussy.
And 2 in the pussy. Yeah.
Isn't there 2 in the pink, 1 in the stink? That's what was happening.
But that's referring to fingers.
Yeah, but she was doing that with dicks.
Pretty much. She's a pro.
Okay, girl.
Yeah, she's a pro.
But okay, wait. I want to like picture it. So she's sitting on it.
Yeah, pretty much.
Where are you?
She's sitting on it. So I was the one that's one of them in the vag. So,
okay.
Like one dude, like.
It seems very like I want to know.
This is crazy. You about to have me position myself. Like,
okay, well, tell me I'll do it. Tell me how to do it. I'll do it.
I got you. Come
okay.
on. She was on the dick like this. Boom. And she had the dick in her ass, and then like one came from here, and I came from there, and we like just like in the pussy.
So y'all was just.
But like her legs was not like this. Her legs was like behind her head. You know what I mean?
You just had the legs back.
That's what I'm saying. Like the legs is back.
Knees?
Oh, we definitely. I don't know if we crossed knees, but we was definitely touching skin somewhere. That is a fact. We was touching skin somewhere.
How do you get through that? Because I don't know your sexual preference all the way. I mean, so you're straight, right?
Yeah, I'm definitely straight. Yeah.
Okay. Gay for pay?
Nah.
No.
Nah.
But if a little butt cheek hits you, you're all right.
When you step into porn, you got to be open to this type of shit. When you trying to like, as a male talent at least, you know.
No, listen. Like, the reason I want to talk about it is because a lot of people be like, "I want to do porn," and I'm like, "Y'all don't understand.
This shit is not.
Not what you think it is. You're not just fucking bad bitches all day.
It's not all fucking like It's not all roses. Yeah, you definitely got to be in a different state of mind. Like and I felt like me personally, I am like we was there for a reason. It was a bag to get.
Yeah, it was just doing your. I mean, I feel you. I've done a lot of this.
Pretty much. Like,
listen, let's get this bag.
I mean, but it's not like I'm not engaging with this dude and what he got going on. My focus.
So what are you thinking in your head? What's your focus? You just focusing on her completely?
Pretty much. I probably have my hand around her neck or my fingers on her mouth.
Okay, so you're just trying to like, this is just where I'm at. I'm gonna focus on this.
I'm right here. I'm not even. That's not his leg touching me. That's her leg touching me.
That's okay.
I don't feel no hair on my leg right now. I don't. I don't feel that shit.
That's what I wanted to
you know
know.
What I mean? Like literally,
like,
but like you have to like you have to. This is what you gotta like get into when you like in there. Some dudes can do it, some dudes can't, and like for the most part, like
you definitely seem like you're a team player.
Yeah, for sure. Like
so
for
let's
sure.
get the shot.
Like we all here for a reason, like and every day is not bright days. I've had my like days where it's like, yo, what's up, bro? We're not. He's just like, nah, bro. I'm not feeling this dude right here next to me, fam.
So what happens if let's say it's like an actual, not an amateur situation, right? Like it's a pay shoot. What happens if you can't? What happens if you get in there? You just fucked. You don't get paid. You asked out. Like what happens?
I think they might pay you. It might not be what you was originally
gonna get
paid. Yeah.
Sorry, you guys know. One for the hoes, one for the. My bad.
It might not be what you agreed to like get paid that day, but they might, like for the most part, companies
they gonna take care of you.
Unless that's your MO, unless you just showed up all the time like that, and that was something that you do, then they probably might not.
They gonna be like, "Come on, bro, it's the third time you done came with
for you now." You know what? Like this, that's pretty much what happened. But
what do you do to keep yourself in a position where you could perform on demand? Like, is it a body thing? Is it a mental thing? Like working out, or how would you stay healthy? Because I mean, obviously, to have a healthy penis, you got to be a healthy person.
To perform with a man, though, what do you mean? Like,
no, like just in general. Like, how do you make sure that you stay fit and right so that way?
Okay. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well,
like,
yeah, like that come back from stripping. Like I had to I was around like dudes that was I'm only like 5'9" or something like that, 175, 180 pounds. I'm around dudes that's like 6 feet, 210, 200. You know what I mean? Like, and when we get out there, like I told you, I wasn't really showing it all. They was showing it all. These niggas is like 12 inches. They swinging. You know what I mean? Like it's just about.
How big is your dick?
I'm about 9 inches. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
It's about.
Oh, he got the Coke bottle.
I cannot.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, I'm kind of thick, but it's about staying in your lane. It's about staying in your lane. You got to know where you shine at. You can't let that shit get to you because everybody gonna shine where they shine at.
Yeah. Yeah. So, but you be in the gym.
Facts.
I be seeing you.
That is a lifestyle. I don't play with that shit.
That's what I'm saying. I feel like you can't be like an unhealthy guy. Like,
oh yeah, for sure.
You could be. I feel like you could be a BBW girl and still get like a good porn career. But like that's not gonna happen for a dude.
Nah,
because if you can't keep a solid, strong dick, like, and it's part of blood flow.
Me personally, and this is a personal, like, whatever. That's why I stay what I'm on. Like, if I'm saying, like, but I'm not gonna, like, I can't fall off like that. I'm not gonna be that dude that get a gut that like does this and does that. Like
I said that too.
I've just been too like it's just a matter of staying active. You know what I mean? Like so I try to stay active as much as possible. And I don't knock nobody who does. Like that's just the way of life. You must have had a great life where you could just like, you know what I'm saying? Like just eat.
Beef loving.
Yeah, just chill and just eat. You know what I'm saying? Like, but like that wasn't really like the case for like me. I had to really like if I didn't break dance as a like teenager, I wasn't gonna get my school clothes. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that's just what it was. I had to get out there.
So that's what started that little hustle then.
Oh, yeah. And then these old dudes just robbing me blind, bro. Like, talking about, like, yo, you gonna go buy Jordans. We got to pay bills. You know what? I'm out of here.
Yeah, but I'm putting in the same amount of work.
Pretty much, you know what I mean?
So 11 years old, you're in New York, right? Where are you from in New York?
The Bronx.
You were Bronx boy.
Yeah.
Okay. So you was having to go all the way into the city, or you was staying in the Bronx?
Pretty much. We used to travel down. Like I lived on 175 McCombs, so we like took the 4 line all the way down to Manhattan.
You were 11 years old, just jumping on
different spots,
jumping on a train, going to the city to make some money.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's kind of strong.
Yeah, it was that or wait for grandma to give me that little 150 and like make that shit work.
Right.
And God bless her because she did. But like after a while, I was like, nah, I'm good, mom. I got it.
So you grew up with your grandma?
Yeah, facts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, she's still around.
Yeah, she's still around.
I was like, I saw your little love, your little glow. You're like, my grandma.
I'm definitely a grandma's boy.
That's
sure.
dope. That's dope.
For sure.
How many? Did you have brothers and sisters?
3 sisters. 3 sisters, 2 brothers. All of them are younger. I'm the oldest.
You're the oldest?
Yeah, I'm the
Do
oldest.
they all know what you do?
My sisters know what I do. My brothers,
just don't talk about it.
They just, they kind of younger than me. They kids. They kind of like getting taken care of differently with like different side of the family or whatnot.
Right.
So we ain't really grow up with them. But like my sisters, like we all grew up together.
With your grandmother?
Yeah. So like they definitely know what's up. My uncle, he kind of played dad. He kind of my uncle saved my life in a couple ways. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
I love that man. But like he kind of know what I do. My grandmother, it took her a little while for me to tell her. But she know what I do now. You know what I mean? But like it took a little while.
Do you feel like it's easier for you to... I know like when my family didn't know, it was a big deal because it was like, they find out. But once they found out and they were like, cool. Like you feel like now it's like easier for you just to be like, fuck, I can just be all the way me now?
Nah, like
you just gonna do it anyways? For
the most part, like my grandmother, she knew about them girls I was sneaking in the house. you know, like so she kind of knew where I was at with it, like just me being who I am. But then she knew I was stripping too.
Right.
You know, I told her about that, but like trying to tell her like, you know, like she thought I was out here living in Vegas, like just stripping. I'm like, I'm gonna have to eventually tell my grandmother I'm fucking on camera. You know what I mean? Like,
your grandma gonna get her. She gonna be in there with her grandma dildo one day trying to get her nights off, and she's gonna pop up your screen.
I'm dead. Nah, by the grace of God, she just got an iPhone, so it's like,
oh Lord,
like you know, I had like a little run on that, but like just our relationship, how we are.
Yeah.
I felt weird. It's like, yo, God forbid, so I have to my grandma's and I ain't tell her what's up. Like I should have eaten me alive.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like so, I'm like, I gotta talk to my grandmother.
Yeah,
I gotta tell her what's up, you know.
That's dope.
And like I did, she was like, I told her without telling her. I'm like, you know, I'm doing videos, and I'm like, she's like, yeah, baby, all right, cool, that's good. And I'm like, nah. I'm like, nah. So like, I'm doing videos, and she was like, I'm not stupid, boy. I know what you're saying to me. I'm like, oh, all right. So like you, like with women, and she's like, I know what you're saying.
Thank
to
you.
me.
She's like, okay, got it.
I'm like, all right, grandma, as long as we're on the same page, and like, you know, we've been good. She's not sweating it. She just want me to be safe, you know. Yeah.
That's what I said. I think that sometimes we put that fear in our own head, like, damn, I gotta have this conversation. I don't want them to know, but really, like, I feel like more people that are just honest with them about it, they tend to accept it a lot easier than people who. I feel like when they gotta find out.
That's what makes them feel some kind of way.
Yeah, like, why would you just tell me? Like, you could have, you know.
I raised your little ass. You ain't going to tell me? Like, you know, like, I done seen that ass already. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, yeah. So I get it.
I couldn't imagine, though. I'm thinking back to this little, like, 11-year-old little boy who's like, fucking, I'm about to get on this train. And, like.
I mean, I wasn't by myself. It was a couple other kids with me. Like, you know, this, like.
Yeah, but that seems crazy to me. Like, going from the Bronx and just.
15. Like, you know, we was all, like, a little crew about to meet the older guys downtown. But, like, it was a lifesaver. I'm not gonna lie. Like when dudes was banging, I was on that train. You know,
dope.
Like yeah, like when dudes is really like getting locked up and doing.
What got you? Like when did you know? Like this is what I want to do. Like did you just always felt like this little dance bug inside you, or was you just doing something one day, or like?
Nah, I was always acrobatic and wild as a kid.
Just busting moves.
I was hyperactive as fuck. Like,
yeah.
Crazy hyperactive. Like they used to call my grandmother from school because I was like doing flips in school. Literally, like just like doing. Like third
you was jumping off of
flips, like
tables and shit.
Yeah, just like throwing my body around, not even knowing what I'm doing, you know. Like, and then one day I kind of broke my arm in school. Yeah,
kind of did.
Yeah, I broke my arm in school.
What was you doing when you broke your arm? Is that what this scar is right here?
Nah, but this one, nah. This is something else.
We gonna find out about we gonna know what that scar is about.
We probably won't get into the details, but yeah, you know, yeah, we can get there. But yeah, I kind of broke my arm in school. It's my right arm. I was trying to do a backflip or some shit or something. I think I had like a bag of chips in my hand too, or some stupid shit.
Just broken your arm.
And it slid.
You fucked your money up the rest of the week.
Well, I wasn't doing that yet.
Oh, I was just when you were little.
I was young. I was like third grade. You know? So that's kind of how it started. Like, and then eventually, like, I seen these dudes in the park and they was doing it, and I'm like, yo, y'all flip, and they like, yeah, and I'm like, no way, like,
yeah,
where y'all do it at? Downtown, for real? Take me. All right, boom. Pretty much.
That's kind of dope, though.
Pretty much, yeah.
You never had, like, okay, so we always hear these horror stories about the subway and the train and all that shit. You ever have anything weird, especially, like, as a kid? I feel like that's one of my scary part is you drive, like, on a train from the Bronx to the city. Like, there's some weirdos on them fucking thing. Like, you ever felt, like, unsafe or cool? Anything ever weird? Like, I know there's some weird stories, bro. Tell me.
Nah.
You was always cool?
Nah.
You never didn't feel like this is just your city, so you was used to it?
Like, seriously, I swear, like, as a kid, I ran through New York like I owned it.
Yeah.
I was never nervous because I was always with, like, somebody who was older than me.
That's cool. That's a blessing in itself.
I was always, like, and then even then when we was doing things we shouldn't have been doing, it was like, I seen things and how they handled things, and I was just like, yo, all right. Like, you know, like,
I feel like that's what this generation right now is missing. They're missing big homies.
Oh, like, for sure. And
they're too busy being in their phone.
Proper big homies. Because even back then, I was around something that was like crazy. Goofy. Straight goofy. But like one thing they all had in common was like, you know, cold was cold. Like they was fuckboys. They was fuckboys in their own way. Like, you know, doing like crazy shit. But like, as far as like taking care of the little homie, I was always good. Like,
yeah,
I was always good. Always. You know?
Feel like there's one thing just in New York though that they better at. Like,
yeah.
On the West Coast, I feel like it's like a gang thing. Y'all more just like you guys are like more family in corners and stuff like that.
I was never even in a gang. Like it was a little street gang, like Rough Rider or whatever the case, but it wasn't too big. It wasn't nothing crazy. Like we was on bikes and
yeah, because you was a dancer. They knew it. They was like, oh, he dances.
Yeah, I wasn't on no gang shit. Like I hung with a few bloods or whatever the case, but like I wasn't. They knew what it was. Like I'm about to go dance. Like, you know what I mean? Like that's it. Like,
I just know that a lot of people assume, especially being from New York, that's like, and Cali the same way. Yeah, they always assume like, oh, black dude with some money, he's probably in some gang or doing some shit like that. So I like it's kind of, that's why I like having the show, because it brings that limelight. Like, nah, look, there's people out here who isn't going through all that, and they just normal people out here. We happen to be in a sex game. You know what I mean? Like,
pretty much, yeah.
People.
Pretty much. I never did that though. Like gangs was always weird to me. Like, yo, go do this, and like homeboy, and he just get up and go do it, and I'm like, yo, you is a fucking clown. Like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, bro, like you bugging. But then I was a kid who never really had his pops. You know what I mean? So it's like another man telling me do something. It's like, it's crazy.
You were kind of the little dad like, yourself.
Nah, I'm not doing that, bro.
Yeah,
I'm not doing that.
Because you had little sisters, right?
Yeah, facts. Yeah, so it was like, you know, setting the tone.
Yeah,
I'm not following up. I'm sorry.
Well, that's not what it is, and you still like that even in your porn.
Yeah, I'm not doing that. Facts. You got to stand for something, my nigga, or like fall for anything. And
what's your limit though in porn? Like, where were you like, I'm not? Obviously you're not gay, so you're not that. Is there anything else that you're like?
I mean, porn will teach you a lot about yourself. One, I'm gonna tell you that.
What your limits are?
Well, what you like about your things, certain things. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, it's just you will learn a lot like that you didn't know you was into. You know what I mean? Like, and like,
what was your shock thing that you're like, I didn't think I liked that.
I didn't think I was into feet the way I'm into feet. The way you know, like literally like fucking a girl, a missionary, and like the feet just being because she's there, the legs is up and the feet is here and she's dangling. And you fucking.
The third time I've heard that in the last couple of days. I mean? Like,
and then like you might grab the back of her hip and then push it down, and then like the feet is still here now. So it's just like, like you here for a reason, like, you know what I mean, like, and so it's like here for a reason, like literally. So it's like, you know, I'm about to throw these in there, and then like the reaction. Again, I'm a Pisces, so I'm really into pleasing. So it's like the reaction is just like, oh, so you like that shit? All right, this is what we doing, like, you know. So like I end up like
I heard sucking toes. See, I should have put it on the dirty deeds.
I'm out here sucking toes.
Listen, my friend was like, put on one of the dirty deeds, suck toes. I said, if I pull that damn card, I am not sucking toes on my fucking show. And here he is, like them feet here. They just be like this.
Like, all right, so I did used to break dance. So mine, you might want to leave mine alone. Like, give me yours.
Thank you for being honest.
Like, give me yours and we good. Like, facts. And like, you know, I can make you feel good through your feet. Facts. Word.
I cannot. Well, shit, man. I had a good time with you today.
Oh yeah, it was lit. I had fun for sure.
We had a good time. Yeah. Oh yeah, speaking of that, we did another Dirty Deeds. This is the first dude I've done any boy girl scenes with.
Feel me?
It wasn't actually really a full. I mean, I did squat on his face and let him take a shot out of my ass. So that's the only boy girl scene.
We did a boy girl in this bitch.
Oh Lord, I'm gonna have all my porn star male friends being like, "Oh, so you just gonna go ahead and I've been asking you since all my porn star friends."
I cannot.
I'm gonna get cast out. Anyways, I had a good time, but make sure y'all go over to the Patreon. As usual, you guys know I'm either gonna go on an adventure, I'm gonna play a game, get some rabbit tails series, all that stuff on the Patreon. So make sure you guys check that out, because this was probably the best Dirty Deeds we've done. Honestly, I think it was probably one of my best Patreon videos, actually, because we got some good content from them. So
yeah, I had fun with it. I think it was dope. I'm thinking it was dope. I'm about to come back and give another one of them ass shots.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
I'm gonna put a little free sample for you guys on the Patreon. But you want the good stuff, you're gonna have to subscribe. So, but if you want to check out Maze, tell them where they can find you one more time.
Definitely. Twitter, Mazee the Goat, 2 E's in Maze. Instagram, Mazee the Goat, same as Twitter, 2 E's. OnlyFans is mazefans.xxx.com. Yeah.
So you guys make sure you guys check out his OnlyFans because he's definitely put in the time and the work, and we're ready to get him some celebrity status out here. Okay.
It's about to be lit.
Thank you so much for coming by. As always, make sure you guys like, subscribe, comment below. Let me know how I'm doing. Let me know if there's any content that you guys would like for me to touch on or any talent you guys want to see on the show so I can reach out to them. Keep trying to put this somewhere. But anyways, what? Was my titties out? Oh, yeah, Loud Packs.
Yeah, Loud Packs.
Yeah, thank you. By the way, they gave me a ton of shit. I got some cute little shorts, so that's actually going to be on my OnlyFans. I'll probably put some on the Patreon, too. Got some cute little shorts to go with these, too. So if you guys want to check them out, Loud Pack is an apparel company out here. They're in Vegas, right? All the way Vegas. My boy, Francais, works for them, so check them out. And thank you again. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
You can always come back on the show. I'm gonna get your homegirl friend,
my
shooting companion.
You gonna get my girlfriend?
Girlfriend?
Okay.
Okay.
My girlfriend Carmela.
Okay. We gonna get her on the show next because she was the one doing all the daring today.
Yeah, she's dirty.
We're gonna have to have her with some dirty deeds later.
She's definitely a dirty deed.
We have to maybe do one with all of us too.
Ooh.
Okay. We're gonna go on an adventure. Anyways, we'll see y'all next week. Thank you for tuning in. I will see you guys. If you guys want to follow him, I'm gonna have all his links and everything below too.
Word.
See y'all later.
Peace.
Going down the rabbit hole.